Seen quite a bit of construction on the highway, specifically in Texas, some in Arizona. If you have to get off the team for a detour, no problem. Just let me know ahead of time. Get on off, do what you got to do. First time you get a chance to get back onto the 10, get back onto the continue to ride. No problem at all. Again, if it's something...
Can't let you know ahead of time, really. Have to let you know afterhand, after the fact, right?
Well, the best you can, for safety concerns. But if it's a plan, get off the 10, definitely let me know ahead of time what you're going to do. You can let me know in the gas station, like, hey, Sarge, 50, you know, at this point, we're going to be getting off and we're going to be heading up north, we're going to be heading south. But again, if you're going there, if it's a pre-planned thing, you got to let me know ahead of time and you got to get back on the same place. Right. It's an unplanned detour thing, do what you got to do, get back on this, what you got to get back on. Also, if you don't mind, as a courtesy, just let me know what happened. Because you never know, from behind you guys, I could have riders behind you that's getting ready to come up across the same thing. Or I could be having riders coming east. Eventually it's going to come up against the same thing. And we do pass that information on. While you're out there riding, the gas station stops, I would ask from time to time, I don't expect you to post each and every time you stop. If you like to, I would love it. I don't need you to go live and do a whole lot of stuff. It could be a 30-second post on your phone. Hey, this is what we went through, this is what we're dealing with. Boom, post it and keep it pushing. Or if you don't like to post, you're not a video guy, you can also take a picture of something and then go ahead and put the caption in there and go from there. Okay? Your ride can be as public as you want it. It can be SEAL Team 6 or Special Forces if you want it. And I'm gonna tell you this, if you go across the country and you don't tell us nothing, I'm gonna tell you, your ride is gonna look like nothing. So I put into your ride what you put into your ride. And you'll be surprised how many people who are watching your ride. They do. When you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, they're gonna be public about it. So I always ask that. Understand, this is a social experiment. It only works best when you be able to share your ride with us and kind of let us know what's going on. When you're done pounding for the day, you're gonna shut it down. Shoot me, one person from the group can shoot me a text and say, hey, Sarge, we're off the road for the day. That way I don't have to worry about you no more. I don't have to even check on you until the next morning time. I know you guys are taking back off. When you get ready to take back off that morning, hey, just hit me a text and say, Sarge, kickstands up, we out. And now I know from that point to one of this morning. If you need to check in with me on something, you got a question on something on the road, please feel free to do so. I typically don't shut it down until about 1 in the morning because I work in the evening times. So I'm available. I try to make myself available for my riders that's on the road. Each one teach one. 7 days to get across. That's more than enough time. Average time going across is about three days. It's the average time. Some do it 4. I've had some do it 5, but I've never had none do it 7. I give you 7 because on the Each One Teach One platform, we make provisions for breaking down, bike maintenance, we make provisions for physical health, we make provisions for all kind of other situations that might come up under the Each One Teach One platform. So as you can tell, this is not a race for us. Get across as quickly as you want, but you got plenty of time to get across. And oh, by the way, go see something while you're going across, other than just white lines. How many days you guys are expecting to take to go across? 4? That's the sweet spot. So you're going to be able to really enjoy yourself, see some things, take your time. So that's the sweet spot.
So our second leg is more sightseeing.
On the way back.
We're doing around 66 to Chicago.
Oh, that's what's up. Enjoy it. Enjoy it to the fullest. Feel free to post as many pictures as you like on the page, on Iron Elite. Make sure it's cool. Put it on your personal page, please. Make sure you post for Iron Elite. Will automatically include your post when you're on the road. Okay, so other than that, pretty simple. Get on the 10, stay on the 10. Now I do get some confused once I get to Santa Monica Pier. If you've never been to Santa Monica Pier, Santa Monica is a small place, but a lot of stuff going on there. But your address, if you plug it in your GPS, you should have no problem getting to the pier. Now when you get onto the pier, especially if you get on there during a busy time of day, parking is going to be ugly. It'll be very ugly. What I typically do is I pull my bike up here at the pier, and at the entrance, I can tell you now, I'll be right on the right hand side. I back my bike up real quick, I stand underneath the sign, I take my picture up and keep going. Typically, you don't get no ticket and they don't mess with you. I just did it just a few weeks ago. No problem. Most of my riders do it as well. But if you want to park your bike and do some sightseeing, that's that. Go ahead and go to pay parking. Yeah, your bike ain't gonna do it when you get back. I can promise you that. If you're using Waze in LA, I'm telling you now, I would turn it off if I were you until you got on the pier itself. Because everything is going on in LA with the traffic and all this other stuff. The Waze is going to want to take you around a lot of traffic with accidents and stuff. And remember, you got to stay on the 10. So I would say when you get to LA, just follow the 10 sign. Don't follow Google Maps and those type of things because it's going to move you off the 10. If you haven't traveled the 10 before, the 10 is easy, man. You don't even need GPS for the 10, to be honest. You don't tend to stay on the 10. You might have a couple of issues once you get in Louisiana, if you haven't been to Louisiana, on the 10. It's going to want to take you on the 12. It's going to want to take you over New Orleans. If you do not go through New Orleans and you go through Louisiana, you messed up. You got to take the 10. It's going to want you to shoot you up the 12 through Hammond and those areas, and then eventually through Baton Rouge. Go through New Orleans, 10, you'll go southern trajectory. On the bridge, let's cross the Lake Pontchartrain. Make sure you got gas before you go across the bridge. The bridge is 28 miles long. Gas is going to be really ugly trying to get on that bridge. You run out of gas on that bridge, it's going to be a really, really long day. Next thing, anybody that's traveled through Central Texas before? On the 10. Okay, so
following them.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I live in Arizona and I drove back and forth from Tucson.
Okay, so
to
obviously,
San Antonio.
you know, moving around between the area of El Paso to Kearney, Texas. I call that area back there affectionately the gauntlet because if anything bad happens back there, it's going to be multiplied because gas station stops are more distant, towns are more distant. It's a lot of desert back there. Don't fool around back there with your gas stops. On the Iron Elite page in the feature section, I do have a post there. It's called it's a gas station checklist for back there. We're giving it to you. So if there's ever a question, just go to the page, take a look at the gas station stuff. We got every gas station per exit back there for almost 300 miles. So you can't mess that up. I would suggest once you get past Bernie, is to probably go ahead. Anybody carry gas cans? Okay, good to go. I would suggest that you, if you're not familiar with it back there, I would suggest that you gas up maybe half a tank.
That's already been done.
Yeah, just to make sure, because it will happen to you. I guarantee you, because gas stations sometimes they run out of gas back there. It happens. It almost happened to me 3-4 weeks ago now. Or they might close. You know, they were open on your Harley-Davidson GPS. Now the gas station is no longer open. Any questions at all for me, fellas? Anything?